Guys, gals, non-binary pals, before we begin, we'd just like to acknowledge we are on the land of the Boonwurrung Wurundjeri people. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Always was and always will be Aboriginal it! Now please put your hands together and welcome to the stage the cast of Dice Paper Roll! Emil Freud, Greg Pickering, Dan Last, Ben Clements DMing, Jack Kirby Crosby, special guest, Scout Boxall, and me, Lauren Buck!
All right. How are we all doing today, everybody?
Yeah!
Fantastic to see so many of you here today at the Comedy Republic. Yeah, most of the audience here. I actually can't see past the first two rows anyway, so it's fine.
There's no one past the first two. They stacked the deck. No kidding, there is some back row bitches in there.
Hey, we're very excited today because we have a local funny person, Scout Boxall, with us. Please make them welcome.
For the purpose of the podcast, Scout is giving the audience a finger.
That's right. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care about any of you guys. I'm here to play dice and kick ass.
Fuck yeah, you're in the right place. Hey, have you played D&D before, Scout?
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I played D&D. I've also played a campaign of Traveller, if anyone's played that game.
Oh, yeah.
Who's played Traveller? Wow.
Sick.
Okay, yeah, it's a little niche. You may not have heard of it.
Holy wow.
I don't know if you realise, Scout, we're actually a very cool podcast. We don't like nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, this demographic says otherwise.
Look, we are also excited because we will be delving into the fantastical campaign setting of Spelljammer, which is yet to be released by Wizards of the Coast. They have given us early access, so we will be boldly going where no one except us has gone before, except for everyone who played it in all the previous editions. But they haven't done the 5th edition yet.
It's catchy.
Yeah, yeah.
Rolls off the tongue.
That was
It really does.
Mm.
So if you didn't know, if you've never been to one of our shows before, we are a podcast. We've got tons of episodes. You can catch them online. What's...
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Why is that funny?
It's going great, Ben. It's going great.
No, please continue.
It's a comedy show. You're allowed to be funny.
I'm so confused right now. Perfect spot to be in for the opening of the show. Look, folks, you play a very important part in the show today because...
You laugh at our jokes.
You laugh at, our jokes.
Sometimes.
Please, and some of mine at least. But we also ask you to provide the sound effects and the atmosphere to the show today because, look, it's just a little way to get you into it, and we're too cheap to provide proper sound effects, I think. So we won't throw you into it. We'll get you to have a little bit of a rehearsal. We are space-themed, so I think we should start with...
What do the vast expanses of space sound like? Perfect. Oh.
Good.
It was good for a moment.
Noisy.
Someone just went, ooh.
Yeah, then there was
a
wind,
pigeon.
and I'm like, it's space.
I guess solar wind, maybe.
Yeah.
Keep that going this side of the room, solar wind. And a starship battle that comes flying through the picture frame. Shooting stars, comets, go. Excellent. Scout, anything you'd like to hear?
I was just going to comment that I think... wait, is this being also recorded into podcast form?
Yes.
Yes, that was what I was going to say before everyone laughed at me.
I was just going to say, because they're not mic'd, so it would have just us been like, and now wind, and now spaceships, and then just silence. No, I'd like to hear a little robot. Can anyone do a little, a little beep boop? Oh, that's right. Okay.
That was pretty cute.
R2D2 action.
That was pretty nice.
That's
That was
right.
pretty crisp.
And then it dies. Oh.
Damn.
Whoa, suddenly it's human when it dies?
It felt pain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is love?
Existentially. Fucking hell.
All right. So, here we go. Are you guys ready to play some D&D? Let's hear the sound of an audience that's pumped up for a show.
That's an audience.
Thank you.
I've never heard one before. Wow.
Very
get out of
realistic.
town.
Well done.
All
Limited
right.
edition. No one has access to this audience until August, don't it?
Now, the first thing you need to know when we're playing Spelljammer is that you need to forget everything you think you know about space. That's right. Welcome. This is Spelljammer. It's Dungeons and Dragons meets Deep Sea meets Deep Space meets Dice Paper Roll. Now, in the world of Spelljammer, in case you weren't familiar, there are, in fact, a great many worlds and numerous planes of existence in the vast and infinite multiverse. Whether those worlds are round, they might be flat, they might be some other vaguely inappropriate shape that these guys will have a laugh at. Every one of those...
Oblong.
Donut, oblong.
A rhombus.
Oh.
You got him.
A scalene triangle. Imagine a world shaped like a scalene triangle.
Gets me every time.
So
The
inappropriate.
bounds of the imagination know no limits. It's all possible in Spelljammer, folks, and they all exist in an airless void known as wild space. So the worlds might be solitary, they might have neighbours, one or more suns, they might have worlds, moons, asteroids.
Did you say one or more suns?
Yeah.
I think you said it was airless before.
Oh! Is that the first pun of the goddamn show?
Please don't humour him.
Is
No,
it-
that was numb.
Sets him going and he
all
just
night
can't,
long,
can't
baby.
stop. Can't stop, won't stop,
Call me
baby.
a medieval physician because I'm all about the humours.
Oh.
I like that you're on it's like tennis. I'm like, what's next?
I'm going to get a sore neck tonight.
Okay, they've got nothing. Move on.
Now we're done. Now
No,
move
I'm
on.
just censoring myself. All right. Now, this neighbourhood of celestial and planetary bodies is called a wild space system. So it's kind of like our galaxy and solar system, but we're nerding it up into D&D. Now, there's an endless number of these wild space systems, all bobbing around like corks in the infinitely vast astral sea, the great silver void of deep space that encompasses everything. Now, to traverse the astral sea and explore the many wonders of the multiverse, one must do so in magical ships, which are shaped like various insects or sea creatures. And these ships are called Spelljammers. They are piloted by the power of the mind, and these pilots, get it, are you ready? They're called Spelljammers. And the very act, I will not fuck off, Dan.
Damn it.
The very act
Please,
of
though.
travelling like this through the astral sea is called spelljamming.
He said the name of the thing.
Say it again.
The verb
Spelljammer.
form.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a verb and a noun.
What is it called? What is it called when the ship's band has a little session together?
Spelljamming.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And what, and what do you call it when the guys in the kitchen on the ship are making a nice confiture or preserve?
Spelljamming.
Oh, it's called Spelljam.
All right, where are we?
Oh.
What do you call it when you try and shove a big thing in a small space?
Shoving a big thing in a small space.
Yeah. Pushing real hard. It's spelljamming. That's what it is.
There it is. Comedy
That's what I
comes
did
in
with the joke. I
threes, folks.
spelljammed it into the.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
wasn't
really,
welcome. Didn't have
really
enough-
forced that one in.
Wedge
Okay.
that bad boy.
Yeah.
Go one more. Do we have time?
Come on, go on.
Oh, what do you call it when you got a bloody door and it's the bit near the door, around the door, and it's in the ship? It's a spell jam! The door jam! Oh my god!
People in early 90s
Somehow-
rock group.
Somehow I didn't see that one coming. It was got me.
The puns are endless, just like the astral sea. All right. So, with all that in mind, picture, if you will, everybody, it's like the most fantastical space photograph you could ever imagine. Even better than the Hubble. Like, we've got James Webb now, so, you know, it's that detailed. It's pretty spectacular. There are billions of stars
topical.
that glitter in the sea of black with faint tinkles. Stars actually tinkle, did you know? And then there are great galaxies that litter this field, huge gaseous nebula, lonely planets, planets that have friends.
It's because they're gaseous.
Yes,
They're the
well,
lonely ones.
they keep everything else
of
away.
space.
All of this exists. Moons, asteroids, all hang in this frame in the deep hum of space. Let's hear it. We see in the far distance a pod of Kandori, the huge space whales swimming far off in the distance, lights beaming and shining from their eyes as they communicate. Floating close to the camera is our furry little friend from last time. He's still lost in space. A miniature giant space hamster goes tumbling past the camera. They look at the camera with their beady eyes and they chitter and wave hello. Then we hear the sound of a comet, streaking light that passes dangerously close to our furry friend, and it careens towards the surface. of a yellow-brown planet. The camera angle switches to follow behind this comet as it hurtles through the air, burning up as it passes through the atmosphere with a rushing of sound. A louder rushing of sound.
Rush!
Wait,
And then we hear cracks as it... Yes, Jack?
It's a comet. Isn't a comet in orbit?
Oh, look, fuck, mate. Do I look like a...
We didn't come here to science.
Do I look like a science teacher to you? Sorry, we've got...
You do a bit though, Ben.
Yeah, a little bit.
You do a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a very good one. I think we have one in the audience. It's a meteorite.
Sometimes comets do go off.
Yeah,
Oh.
see,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Fuck yeah, lady.
Fuck up, fact checker. You just got wrecked, bro.
Thomas. You've been spelljammed.
Well played.
Whoa.
Bam.
Bernie.
Okay,
Continue.
let's get the rushing going again.
Whoa!
We hear cracks as the comet, I don't know if this is scientifically correct, but it breaks up into hundreds of tinier shards, and the biggest shard hurtles straight toward the Earth below, and with a boom, it collides with the surface of the planet. A spray of sand explodes into the air. And as it settles, a wind stirs the particles. The particles.
Not a solar wind, a regular wind. Come on.
Yeah.
Fucking
Right
Jesus.
planet
Much
now.
better. That's great.
The particles form patterns that look like letters. Letters that seem to spell words. Words that say Dice Paper Roll presents Spelljammer Misadventures in Space.
Yeah, what did you think it was gonna be? What did you?
All right.
Stuck the
Elbows,
landing.
elbows.
I don't...
Hey,
We'll
for
get it
the
later.
podcast listeners, Lauren and Scout just nailed that high five.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I don't know why I continue to write down on my sheet that bit only takes 3 minutes. Anyway.
You put down times?
Because you're a liar, Ben.
Yeah, well, all science teachers are liars.
Whoa! Shots fired.
Imagine
Take
if
off the
Dice Paper.
tinfoil hat.
Yeah, if
I
Dice
will
Paper Roll
not.
came out as like a full-on like anti-evolution, like flat Earth. Like imagine if we gathered you all here, like, oh, it's just a bit of like D&D, and we're like, did you know the world is only 3,000 years old?
You're all leaving with pamphlets.
Yeah, and you know how like dinosaurs were an invention by scientists to make us believe from about an earlier age. You know, just stuff like that. Just
We
normal-
make you do the
normal
the
stuff.
sound effects to warm you up for the tongues.
Yeah.
Not speaking in our
You know, speaking in tongues. It's not.
Is that where you get the sore neck?
Yeah, that's it. Really walking into it.
All right. Now, you, hang on, how many of you are there? 5, we'll get to Scout in a moment. You 5 are fledgling crew members of the Lady Marmalade, a Star Academy ship, which
Yes.
Welcome aboard.
explores the universe. However, you are not on the Lady Marmalade at the moment. The Lady Marmalade is being...
Welcome off board.
It's on a nearby planet, the nearby planet of Broth. It's being repaired after a dangerous mission to rescue a missing admiral in our last episode, which is on our podcast channel if you'd like to go back and listen to it. But you don't need to know what happened.
No, everyone stop now and just pull it out.
We've got 2
You
hours.
listen, and then we'll reconvene in about 2 hours and we'll carry on with the show.
10 more minutes of sound effects and a show.
I mean, the short version is we rescued Emil's character's mum, and they...
And also my actual mum.
Yeah, and they fucked up the ship, so it's being repaired. However, this is good because you have taken the opportunity to take some leave, and you've gone to...
It was stressful.
Yeah, very stressful. You've gone to a nearby moon. What have I... Mercury 7, I called it. The creative juices were flowing this morning when I wrote this game about 2 hours ago. It's a planet. Sorry, a
I love
moon.
that you're like, Mercury.
Yeah.
What if I just changed one letter and fucking put a number on it? Science.
He's just standing in the fridge with the door open. Mercury, gherkins.
Oh, it's a giant gherkin
There were
planet.
7 left.
Exploding in broth.
I thought it was a suitably dice paper roll kind of name. 'cause
Yeah,
I
no,
all
it's
of
good.
this is
It's
It's really in our voice. Well done.
Anyway, you're on the moon. Mercury 7.
What shape is Mercury?
It's gherkin shaped, of course.
Yeah, I thought so. Just got to check.
So it's famous for searing deserts. It's actually lots of endless sands. However, it's a popular holiday destination because there are, in fact, a few big floating islands that float above the surface of the planet. The most popular being the Citadel of 1,000 Dreams.
Oh God, I'm so glad to be here. I was way too hydrated before this. I just really wanted the moisture sucked out of my hairy body.
So that's that Greg hasn't been suddenly possessed. That's his character talking. The crew have pulled their cash and they've hired a really shitty damselfly ship. So it's a ship that looks kind of like a damselfly, or it's kind of mosquito shaped.
The fuck's
vaguely.
a damselfly,
Come on,
bro? Man, like,
Look, it's a fucking American book, all right? So I don't do science, I told you. It's a vaguely mosquito-shaped ship, sort of. But it's small. It fits a crew of 9. This is a real run-down bomb. It's a piece of crap ship, and it's broken down. Even though you guys are cashed up.
We'll hire it.
Yeah.
Sold.
No, you've already hired it, and you've gone out across the desert.
Lucky.
And it's broken down, and you're effectively, I mean, it's flying, but it's like limping into a junkyard. It's the nearest piece of civilization you've been able to find, and it sort of sputters with a loud kind of coughing mechanic noise, and the whole thing just kind of just stops. Like with that noise on the sand, and the drawbridge, the thingo comes down.
That's it.
The door.
It's a nice junkyard.
Yes,
The portcullis lift.
that's how old it is.
wow.
And you step out, Greg. Your character steps out, and what do they look like? Let's have the intros.
I walk down the drawbridge and I also narrate all my own moves. I'm a 4-foot Hadozi, which is like a monkey man, sentient monkey, walks on 2 legs. The most defining figure, apart from, of course, his red spell jammies, are the skin flaps that run from his arms to his legs, like a kind of sugar glider sort of style thing, but also because he's 4 foot tall, they're quite long and droopy and sort of hang, and they've got pockets.
They got
He's albino, white, red eyes, and has one red eye, and then has a vicious scar down the left side of his face, and one milky orb. So looks pretty fierce, as you can tell by his voice. But real menacing, 4-foot little monkey guy. I'm in the. Oh, thank God! I was so hydrated. I really needed to piss, and now I'm fine in this desert.
Can I get my water bottle from your flap?
Absolutely. Let me just scoop it out. Sorry about the mucus. There you go. God. I gotta keep these boys moist.
And then we freeze frame on Emil's character.
Yes, it's me. I'm Ross. Hello. I'm a member of the. Yep.
Hey, Ross.
Hi, rest of party and random passers-by of whom. Hello to you too. I'm a member of the sanitation crew. Some call me a janitor. I call myself an engineer of effluenza. So, just keeping things professional. No discernible skills at this point in time. Saw my mum recently, which was quite nice, and had a little sip on this bottle. And
You saw your mum?
yeah,
I'm real sorry I missed that. I was sick. I had the
it mu-
pox.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Ross takes a step back and kind of puts the bottle behind his back and then just kind of throws it away.
Do you want a wet wipe?
Oh, look over there! And throws the water bottle away.
Hey, it's just sand.
Yeah, I know, but it's spelling letters. It says DP. I don't know what the hell that is. It's weird. What an unlikely coincidence.
It smells dice paper roll. That's crazy.
What a stupid combination of words.
Just like the
How
whole
many
show.
puns? How many fucking puns do you want to try and fit in one?
Too many.
Too many.
All right, I'm calling a smash card.
Hacky.
Smash card.
God.
Why?
Out steps Click Clack the Thrycrane. He's a bug-type creature with 4 arms and 4 guns and 0 fucks. And he sees the the sand making the shapes, and he pulls out his guns and he shoots at it, trying to break it all up, and he's like, I hate sand. Hate sand. Smash cut.
Jack?
Out the back. Out the back. Rolls, I guess.
Sure, man.
You're describing it, buddy.
Yeah. a hippo-like creature, which is called Pippo Thomas Staromski. Hello. This place looks like it is full of sand.
Yeah, and he hates sand.
I hate sand.
That is unfortunate.
Smash card. Lauren.
Juno Nova, the plasmoid, which is she's an ooze. Yeah, so she's just kind of she's 24/7 Alex macking it. Yeah, she's a puddle princess. She's a goop girl. And she is an assassin, therefore she is an ooze-assassin. That's a fucking applause break, bitches. Also wearing her space jammies, she can sort of mold herself into a vague sort of Patrick Star shape, which is what she's doing. She can take on like sort of colours as well. I think she's currently sort of like a pinky purple from the last episode, but she can be kind of blue and that sort of thing. She doesn't really have a face, but you know, she gives good hair.
But she's serving body. I was going to say she's serving body,
but she is serving body,
really
right? She is.
I'm so sorry.
And she just sort of just sidles out of the portcullis as well, and sort of goops over to Snuff and goes, do you need any more mucus for your flaps?
It's drying out super quick out here. The wind's really catching him. And then he pops his arms up and accidentally flies backwards by a few feet.
Out from behind you walks a 2.5 foot tall a gnome, and he looks really familiar because he was in the last episode, but he's somehow been resurrected. That's right, it's everybody's favourite red shirt. It's Pavrik. Looks is short, spiky, dark. It's just Tom Cruise as a gnome, basically.
So it's like
but
Tom Cruise?
with a southern accent. Hey guys, I bet you're glad I'm here.
Who the fuck are you?
I could ask you the same thing.
Yeah. He's a red shirt. He'll die soon enough. It's all right.
Spoken like a true officer class.
Snufflepup looks down at his red shirt.
It's not.
It's okay, buddy.
Not a good sign. In front of you is the junkyard that you have seen. It's an enormous collection of just all kinds of debris and machinery and like huts and leaning kind of things. It takes up like it's a huge place. It's like a football field at least, full of junk. And you come towards the entrance
on a football field. It seems like a waste. All this grass in a desert. It must take a lot of watering. And then they just put junk on it. Oh, this is what happens when you put World Cups in desert nations. Topical.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
You see, walking towards you, Scout. Would you like to describe what they see?
Okay. So I am Frig. I am
Frig.
Yes. That will become clear later. I'm Frig. I am a short little space gnome. I have very kind of bug-like eyes and big glasses that I can sort of like push on the side, and then it goes like tick, 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 and it's a bunch of lenses.
Sick.
Yeah, it's fucking nice.
Sick.
I'm wearing sort of like scavenged, scrappy, like metal bits that I've just like shaped into a weird kind of armor and like a little hat, maybe a little gnome hat, but like metal, so it's cool. And I sort of like come out of the junkyard and I'm like, hey, what the hell are you guys doing on my beautiful turf? Hey, shoes off when you're on the turf. What's going on here? You think I water this for free?
1,000 apologies. I'll take my shoes right off. It's a nice colander on your head there. It's a nice hat. Yeah. You might not know because you use it when you've got a lot of water, but you kind of strain things with it. But that's what that is.
I'll tell you what, you're putting me on the strain right now.
Okay. Yep. No, that's fair enough. We haven't stated our business.
I really like this gnome. I don't know why.
I feel like we got an affinity.
I know. Hey, look, I'm already barefoot.
Hey, I like your flaps. They got mucus in them.
Yeah,
Oh
heaps.
my
I got
God,
heaps of
they're
it.
rare around these parts.
Friggin' hell, I love this.
Oh my God, that's my name. That's my name. It's Frig. Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Oh my God.
I think we're maybe gonna be friends.
I feel
forever.
like I'm already your friend.
I feel like we are friends. Anyway, who the fuck are you guys? What are you doing here?
Well, we're from Star Academy. We're on shore leave, and we thought, what better to do with our time than sort through a bunch of junk?
Actually, well, yeah, our ship is it needs some repair. Our big ship needs repair. Our big Spelljammer needs repair, but also our little mosquito-shaped Spelljammer also needs repair.
#Spelljammer.
That is why we are at the Gem Factory.
Oh, wow.
Shots
You
fired.
do have a claw machine over there that looks really great.
You know what? Why don't I take a look at your little ship, huh? I'll get my little spell hammer. I do some little spell repair.
Would you like to borrow this spell spanner?
Oh my God! Anyone else got a tool that rhymes?
No, but I did make a sandwich before. It's spell ham.
Well, it's better than spell spam.
Yeah, it's much better. My mum left it for me before she left.
Man, that's really a lot to dump on a new acquaintance.
These guys don't like me very much, so I feel like I need to connect with someone.
It's because you won't shut up about your mother. Mumsy this, mumsy that. Profiteroles, honestly.
Hey, if you met her, you would know she's a treat.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't. I can't crush a man's spirit anymore.
Smash card. A couple of cats that are in the junkyard go like running through Frig's legs. Meow.
Hey, sorry, no, that's my work experience, kids. Oh my gosh. Always under my feet, it's like hurting work experience, kids. Can I have the cats like go up to their little ship and start working away on it as I show them?
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Do they have thumbs?
These
Nope.
ones do. No.
Don't need them, they just got little gloves. Little gloves with tools on the end. Anyway, the little cats go over and start working away on the ship.
A whole, like, dozens of them come out from the junk
Yeah, I'm
piles.
talking like 20 cats.
Meowing and hissing. And they pull out bunches of, like, tools and spell spanners and hammers and just start working away on
They're
the...
slapping spam, they're slapping ham, they're covering cracks in the ship. While your ship's getting repaired, why don't you come in for a brew and you can have a look around, see if you like anything, huh?
Yeah, sounds great. I'm
good.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
that sounds
a
really
little
nice.
too dehydrated now.
It's pretty hot out here.
Sounds real
Alcohol will sort that out.
Yeah.
So,
Yummy.
you see an object, anything you like
What's
around
that?
here?
Says Ross. You know that. But for the podcast listeners. Yeah.
Oh, that's Frig pulls down like just a rusty coil.
Whoa.
That's a classic oxidized spring that is also a bracelet that you can wear.
I've been looking for something to make me stand out and make me feel more, easy to make friends, and I think this could be the thing.
Yeah, maybe it could be a conversation piece, so you don't have to bring up your fucking mother. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, hey, I haven't seen my mother in a while, you're like, hey, check out this bracelet. Look at these coils.
That might be a winning strategy.
Well, it'll set you back. I mean, look, I don't know the provenance of this, but I think it could be very valuable.
How much are we talking?
Probably like 1,000 credits.
Oh, that's as much as I've saved over 3 years working as an influence engineer. But I think that if you could give it to me for 10 credits less, then I could still have some fun with my friends.
It's hard to put a price on having fun with your friends. Okay, look. I like you, kid. I like you, kid. I think we'll make a deal.
All right.
How about 9,995 credits?
Oh,
Wait, sorry, 995 credits. I nearly stacked another 9,000 on there. That would not have been nice.
Which probably wouldn't matter because you guys are actually cashed up. The conversion rate of galactic currency to this moon, it's pretty fucking good.
I mean,
you guys are.
Yeah, you say that, but this is as much as I've got, and almost. I've got a tiny bit left, and now I'm Kiwi, and I'm not sure why.
I like it. Keep going with it.
I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what a day.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Oh,
I whistle and 3 cats come over and they assemble kind of like a ladder that Frig can climb
Wow.
up to get the little rusting thing. There we go. You look beautiful. I'm
Oh,
gonna coil it round you.
that's quite
Loop by
tight,
loop.
but keep going.
No,
but
it's fun.
that's
It's
really-
fun. You'll
that-
grow around it. The
yep.
skin will grow around it. It'll become part of you. It'll be fun. Fun with your friends. You can't put a price on that.
Oh, should I be able to bend my elbow? Because I can't.
Why you need to bend your elbow for?
That's a fair point. No, right,
Well,
you
you're
are.
gonna go hug somebody? You're not friends with people yet, okay? You can give them a one-arm side hug. That's for a close acquaintance.
Have
That's
I
nice.
mentioned my mum? You know, she's really. Sorry,
She's not around to give you a hug either.
Juno notices like 5 other identical bracelets that could form some sort of bracelet, friendship bracelet situation, but says nothing.
Cold.
Sorry. Just throwing in a bit of drama.
Hey, you got to have some
Bit of
conflict.
subtext.
Yeah.
All right, anyone else see anything they like?
Yeah, I
Anyone
really
else?
like those coils too. They make a great bracer. Yeah. How much did you say they were?
Well, how much you got?
I think you just sold it for 990 credits.
Yeah, but
Is
you
this
know...
a shopping episode?
It is now.
It seems like it. As you
I
make.
just reach into one of my flap pockets, and this is just my shore leave allowance because I'm an officer and he's a janitor. So here you go. I just throw the 990 credits.
You guys
Matchy.
hear a skittering sound from behind you, like the skittering of hundreds of tiny legs, and you look behind you, and it's like a round. It looks kind of like a.
Kill it!
Well, wait! You click clack screams that out. Although you click clack, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I telepathically said,
Kill it!
The body language is very strong, and this thing suddenly sprouts up. It's got all these little, like, kind of crab legs around the outside of it. It's circular. It's about 5 inches thick.
Sounds like a crab.
definitely killing it.
Well, no, but it's got out the front of it, like it's got these little trapdoors that open, and it's
Yeah,
got
like a crab.
like a little dustpan and broom, and it's like sweeping
that's not
everything
like a
up as it
crab.
goes.
It's a Roomba. Kill it.
It is very much like a Roomba, and as you say that, it sprouts up, jumps up on like it's like a mechanical flamingo leg, and suddenly like all these arms come out of it
Oh my
and like
God.
point weapons at you.
Oh.
And
Ah, shit, it's a Madron. Kill it.
Are we friends now?
No! Don't hurt it, okay? That's my Robovac. That's so valuable. You're gonna shoot at it? Of course it's gonna shoot back. It's a Robovac.
Yeah. No, that checks
Well,
out.
Yes.
Well, you guys never heard of a Robovac?
I'm sorry, I've
No.
never heard of a
I-
We've just
Robovac
got to-
before. What is
Reminds
that?
me of the Great Roomba Massacre of '93. Dark days.
Okay, shh, don't talk about it in front of the Robovac. No. This guy, look, like, I hold him up and I start sort of like just patting him gently. I'm like, look, he does everything. He cleans, he keeps you company, tells you the weather, you can hook him up to Bluetooth. It's insane. Like, he's got so much functionality to him.
Keeps you company,
Sick.
you say? Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredibly valuable, but I don't know if it's for sale.
Would you take 5 credits?
5 credits? You think I'm an idiot?
You actually see behind.
damn.
You actually see behind them a stack of boxes of Robovac 5000s.
Frig just like motions to a cat, and a cat just pushes over the stack. I'm like, what's over there?
Oh, sand again. Look at that.
Fuck you, sand! No, this is
Hey, it's forming some letters that says "get on with it." Weird. That's so strange.
Look, this is an incredibly scarce product, and I don't know if you guys can afford it. It's going to set you back at least 3,000 credits. So I don't know about that.
Wait, isn't the taking up of the trash around the ship, isn't that your job?
Oh,
Yes, and I'm
Pippo
proud.
makes a
I'm
point.
Proud to do it. I serve at the pleasure of the captain.
Okay.
Weren't you the captain?
Nothing weird. For a brief moment, I did assume the duties of the Spelljammer, but that was just a little pipe dream for old Rossi.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, but my mother, who's a very high-ranking officer in the another mention.
Okay, all right.
Hey, look, a mop. Look at that. Wow, it's a mop 5,000.
Wow,
Look
I
at
bet that Robovac doesn't have a mother.
Are you suggesting that just as me being a janitor, as I'm going to be interested in that mop?
Yeah.
Well, you might be right this time, but not next. I swear to God, it is quite nice.
It's real nice.
It might lighten the load, says Pavrik in a terrible accent.
Oh, yeah, you.
Who the fuck said that?
Kill it! We surely have 3,000 credits, don't we? Monkey Puffs.
Snuff. No, it's
Snuff.
fine. I mean, I only met you guys like a little while ago on the ship, so you could forget my name. I guess I'm kind of forgettable.
Well, I mean,
A white
it
4-foot
feels like it's
monkey
been
with giant flaps. I guess I'm pretty
It
forgettable.
just feels like it's been so long. I mean, even Pavrik makes more of stands out more.
Again,
like-
I had the pox. Leave me alone.
Okay,
Anyways.
you guys buying this thing?
Fucking
Yeah, we'll buy
Amazing, because okay, can we shake on it? Actually, maybe not the ooze guy.
Oh.
Can we?
I can do it, and she forms like a hand that is wet. Sorry, I was just in the bathroom. Shakes Frig's hand.
Honestly, it's nice to just have some moisture on it.
Pulls out a credit card, and while they've been arguing, just paid for the whole thing because
Just
comes from money. This is nothing for her.
Just for
She's
our
oozing with cash.
Yeah. Put the whole thing on Space Credit MasterCard. What you got for me? American Star Express.
Do you want to power up your RoboVac?
Visa. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why
Surely
not?
it comes charged.
Yeah, but you got to press the on button.
Oh,
Juno reaches over to the robot. I'm sorry, I've just been to the bathroom, and just presses the big button that says on.
The RoboVac lights up and buzzes and whirs up and boots up. It sounds like
the sound of my obsolescence.
yes.
yeah.
It's all right. He's not real, folks.
Automation is a
Not to
real
you.
problem.
A little sort of holographic screen pops up, and you see what looks to be a slug person with like a blonde curly wig and really bright red lipstick and like overly heavily done blue
It's
eyes.
Trump. You're doing Trump, right?
No. You see this person, someone go, well, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining Aurora.
He's doing Trump. He's Trump.
Damn it, maybe I am. Thank you for purchasing the RoboVac 3000 and welcome to Aurora. We trust that your time here will be fantastic.
I don't know about this.
Keep your ship clean.
It's been good so far.
There
I've got a
was
new
some
bracelet.
Pamphlets on the way in. I'm starting to get a little cult vibe from this.
Remember to talk to your rep about how you can make more money with the RoboVac 3000. Beep, boop, boop, and it like shuts off, and the RoboVac sprouts its little legs and hovers just behind you, Juno, looking at you expectantly.
Well, there is a lot of sand.
RoboVac? Hello, RoboVac? Are you voice activated?
Apparently.
Yes,
Is now, motherfucker.
apparently I am. Yes.
Okay, RoboVac. Play Creedence Clearwater Revival. Midnight special.
And it does.
Oh, great.
Smash cut.
Well, or a montage. What to do? So as that happens, Frig, what's happening over your end?
Frig is just pacing back and forth and just going like, honestly, you guys, you've really helped me out of a real spell jam here. No, honestly, I've been trying to shift these things for ages and no one's buying them. Like, I can't believe you schmugs actually bought it. It's like, you can just use a guy. You know what I mean? Like, the guy is free. But it's really great just being a part of Aurora. Like, they're so invested in my like personal entrepreneurial growth, and I'm really excited to. I think maybe you guys could we could network. You know?
Shopping episode. It's a fucking MLM episode.
Networking sounds quite a lot like making friends to me. I am interested.
How many of those RoboVacs would you have to sell if you were to be a part of this somewhat triangular-looking
marketing scheme?
I believe it's a cone.
Yeah, no,
a cone scheme.
It's the cone of personal power. And you gotta get further up the cone to get closer to Aurora.
Wow.
You know, they actually have a conference coming up. I've been slugging out my wares. I've been selling this bullshit very expensive jewelry bracelets, and I've had to sell 20 of these fucking RoboVacs before I even got an invite.
Wow.
But, you guys can just pay to come with me as my guest if you wanted to.
Well, how long until the conference?
An appropriate amount of time for this storyline, I should think.
How long is it going to take to fix our ship?
I reckon it might be around the same amount of time.
Wow, I guess we don't have much else to do while we're here.
No.
Moving the story along.
Yeah.
Hey, could one of you guys spot me for the entrance fee? Because I spent all
No.
spring.
Yeah.
Oh, Pavril, mate, it's good to see you,
Pavrik.
Pavril.
It's Pavrik, you
That's what I
son
said,
of a bitch.
Pavrik. It's great. My nickname for you has always been Pavril. You know that.
Yeah,
Come on,
Dude,
Pavril.
well, there are holes in my memory. I feel like I was kind of ripped in half in a previous life, but
That was traumatic for us all, and it's good to see you.
So good.
I'd love to go with this. Go to this thing. Let's go.
Pavrik digs into his pocket and spots you the cash.
Yes.
Just because, networking's about making friends, right? And gives you a thumbs up and a really Tom Cruise grin.
I love you, Pavril. Rick, I love you.
Oh, Pavrik, now you can't come.
Why not?
Because you don't have enough money.
Yes, I do. And he pulls out another pile of cash from his other pocket. And here you go, Frig.
Dude, don't you know Pavrik sells drugs? He's got heaps of
Obviously, I'll take my cut out of the ticket sales. That's how Aurora works, right? You make a network, and then you take a bit out of each person you formed a connection with along the way. So I'm gonna do that, and then you guys are gonna love it. It's in the Citadel of 1,000 Dreams. It's like the perfect place for sightseeing. You're gonna learn so much about yourselves and each other as friends.
Yeah.
Can I roll a fucking dice on this bitch?
Sure. What do you want to roll? What are you trying to?
What do we think would be good?
Well, I guess insight.
Yeah, I feel like
that's
an
the one.
insight. I feel like we should have done this a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Insight, please. What is going on? An 8.
An 8. So you huddle together with the rest of the crew
Except
and maybe
for Ross.
except for Ross. Why not?
Ross is on the outside of the huddle looking in. And
Get in here, Ross, you big. Get in here.
That's a
Hey,
nice.
cool bracelet, man.
Ross goes to try and fist bump to himself, but he can't because he can't bend his arms. He's like, yeah, thank you.
You'll get there.
You like the bracelet? You want to buy one? Only 3,000 credits.
That's a steal.
I'm learning.
Hey, he's doing great. I knew we'd be getting along.
Yeah, it's a conal structure.
Do you know?
So who called this huddle? What's this
Yeah.
about? I don't know the etiquette.
I just was gonna. I know I just bought this thing and everything. I feel like a bit of a sucker. But just feeling a bit weird to everyone else that we, someone with a little bit more authority than me perhaps could maybe see if it's okay for us to do this thing because everything feels a bit weird and like it's all happening really fast.
Now, we're on shore leave. We can do whatever we want.
You know when you meet somebody and like they're just like, are we gonna be best friends within like 5 minutes of meeting you?
No.
And you're like. Okay, so we're all going then, because I mean, I was just doing what you guys want to do. Like, I mean, I'm easy and free about it, but like, I have a tiny little feeling we're gonna get in trouble.
I think what happens on Mercury 7 stays on Mercury 7.
And with that, we will take a break, everybody. A 10-minute break, an interval. Round of applause for the first half. Look, you can stick around up here if you want, but head downstairs, grab a drink. We will be back in 10 minutes' time to conclude whatever the fuck is about to happen. Thanks for joining us.
Shopping!
Please welcome back the cast of Dice Pepper Roll and special guest Scout Boxall.
Danny, on the mic, so it gets
Amazing.
recorded.
Did everyone have a good break?
Spelljammer.
Yeah? Do we want a soft...
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go on. Who here plays D&D?
What a surprise!
What do we got? Who here plays a rogue? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
You
They're
play
quiet.
rogue, yeah? What's your rogue's name? Dolch the Dapper. A kobold squashbuck. Do you mean he's a blue squashbuckler?
No, Lauren, you're showing your lack of D&D knowledge.
This is where my knowledge ends.
A kobold
Does he have like a signature
It's
move?
like
What's his deal? A massive
yeah.
hat to protect him from the sun.
That's not so much a move as just being sensible.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
It's a fashion move, is what it is.
He's a sun-smart rogue.
Yeah. He's been on the seven
Does
seas.
he have like a voice?
understands.
Does he have like a cool? Do you do?
Oh.
What did you have for breakfast? What did you have for breakfast? Him. What's his name again, sorry? Dolb. Dolb. What did you have for breakfast, mate?
I normally eat the guts of my enemies.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's a lot of protein early in the morning.
You don't need an iron infusion anytime soon. You're just chugging back that offal. Yum, yum.
Yum yum.
yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing.
Small intestine, big meal.
It just keeps on going.
Very true.
That means there's intestines inside the intestines. Like a turducken, but the intestines.
And if the enemy was a cannibal also, then it could
Oh,
Feel
you
free
gotta
to
watch
use
out for that.
or feel free to not. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Ah,
no!
the chef's feet, gross.
Oh dear.
All right. The Dapper, everyone. Round of applause. Thank you for sharing.
A triple intesti. That's what I'm going to call it. Triple intesti.
Hate that.
Intestine.
Yucky.
Yeah.
We're ready. We're ready, Benjamin. We're ready now.
Smash cut to the second act. Yay! All
What
right.
happened in the first?
Absolutely nothing of relevance.
I got a bracelet.
Looks
Still
good.
waiting on the friend though.
Snuff hides his bracelet behind his back.
What a dick
Ross
move.
shows his proudly.
The many cats of Frig managed to fix your shithouse damselfly / mosquito ship.
Just a Makita.
Makita covered it in spam and spelljam, and it's really not the most.
Horrific.
You suddenly realise
Under
that
the desert sun.
maybe just maybe Frig is not a mechanic, and especially not the cats. But you flew up to the island, the city of 1,000 dreams.
Ah, it's a rental. Flog it. Go. Bam.
Yeah, and you do, and it coughs and sputters all the way up. You fly over the city of 1,000 dreams. You see, it's like night markets and
Hang on.
Ferris
City
wheels.
of 1,000 dreams. There'd be nightmare markets.
Depends what kind of dreams. There's
nightmare.
there's also broken dreams. So there's
Are they in a boulevard as opposed to an alleyway?
All the plumbing is pipe dreams.
Is there lucid dreams? Can we?
Fuck yes, Jack.
It was so enthusiastic and yet so cruel.
Yeah. I'm sorry, mate.
Right on, buddy.
What else do you see? You see, I don't know, like big billboards for shows in the casinos, like stand-up comedy, except the audience has to stand up and the comedian sits down.
Honestly, that sounds
I don't know.
sick.
Sounds horrible.
Chapels where you can go to.
that.
You can
They're
go to
$90 a ticket. Get fucked.
yeah, chapels where you can go to drunkenly get divorced.
Oh, look,
and
it's Penn and Speller. There you go.
they're wizards that do magic shows, but they're actually wizards that do real magic. So nobody goes.
Come along and say, oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I can do that. Here's a fireball. Escape that! Bam!
That's just prestidigitation.
So anyway, we smash cut to all of that. You've seen all of it. You've been amazed. The city of 1,000 dreams, everyone. And you are inside the conference center for Aurora. And there's posters everywhere that say the mountain is you, and like, you know, suitably like really lame.
I'm so inspired.
Be your own best friend.
Eat, spell, love.
What?
Yeah. Heard of that one?
Robbed.
I could do it. I could stand on stage and talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm an expert.
Which goes through your mind quite a lot as you you enter the auditorium. You're in there. You've seen a bunch of speakers. They're quite inspirational, really. You're not sure why or what you've forked the money over for. But
Did you see that speaker? It was massive. It was like big, and it had the grill on the front.
It was really
Inspirational.
impressive. Really impressive.
What? Yes.
Yes.
Smash cut.
I like the idea that there's little booths that all the different like Aurorans have set up for their various products, and like there's one where it's just like a visualization booth where you go and you put on a little headset and then you are on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, and Pippo already has the helmet hat that they give you for doing that thing.
The helmet
Cool.
hat.
Yeah.
what do you see from the top of the mountain?
It's just a vast array of clouds and nothing.
Do they spell anything? Or?
Yeah, it just says dice, paper, and then it just trails off.
Yeah, that was an old one that I wasn't going to use.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You guys make your way through the conference. There are a lot of booths, but you have found your way to the guest speaker. It's 7 o'clock. Guest speaker, the founder of Aurora.
I'm
And
excited.
everyone, the crowd, you hear from the side of the stage, and now welcome everybody, the founder of Aurora, the original Aurorian themselves. It's writer Buttulip. They start chanting writer's name.
Writer, 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 writer.
Oh, sorry, Rita. I just looked at it wrong.
Rita.
And
It's
they
weird as the whole crowd misread that. It's bizarre.
all at once, which makes you think maybe something strange is going on with everybody. All of them are holding their RoboVac 3000 in their arms as well, just going Rita, 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 and then
I was saying writer. Sorry, I've only read it before. I've never heard it said. I didn't realise. Oh, jeez, this is highly embarrassing.
I'm so ashamed.
But at least we did it all together.
From the top of the mountain, I can see all my shame.
a slug person, a lavishly dressed slug person, the same person you saw on your RoboVac RoboVac 3000 earlier, come slithering in to the stage, waving their sluggy arms. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you. To rapturous and thunderous applause.
This is it.
I can see the slime from here!
And my children!
Juno's really impressed with the amount of mucus.
There is a lot of mucus.
You can actually buy little bottled vials of Rider mucus that you can just inject just for a bit of that extra. You can be the mountain. Yeah. And also, I guess you could say you could hear the crowd roaring.
Ayo!
I thought it was
Smash cut.
Yeah, smash cut. Rita's been talking for a really long time about, personal development and all the positive things that can come out of being a member of Aurora's community. And saying that with the why do I keep saying RoboBack? That's an old product that didn't really sell very well, the RoboBack.
Such charisma!
Yeah. Mucus drips from their maw. They wipe it off and reapply the lipstick and say, I have grand dreams for you Aurorians. And it's good to see you have all brought your RoboVac 3000s with you here tonight.
Yeah.
If you would all kindly switch them on.
Zip.
And there is the sound.
Sorry.
Yours must be faulty. It's on. Hundreds of the RoboVacs switch on, and they sprout all their little legs and stand up on their with a little mechanical tinkering noise.
Sci-fi.
And then she says, "I don't know about you, but I have been sick of doing housework for years. Have you?"
Yeah!
More than you could possibly know!
I've been sick of cleaning up after others for you for years. Have you? What? Sorry, did you want to come up here and do this?
I was trying to offer support.
Oh, good. We'll do it from up here. So there's a big round of applause for our friend, everybody.
Oh, jeez!
And they.
Russ!
Gee,
Wow.
Oh,
Everyone learned your name so quickly. It must be the bracelet.
No,
God, someone else said
I
the
was
same
running
thing.
around earlier and introducing myself to everyone, and
Oh, that's
clearly
sad.
I made an impression. Nice to meet you, oh exalted slimy one.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Ross. And I can see from your Spelljammers that he's a member of Star Academy. Star Academy, everyone!
For my sins.
Tell us about yourself, Ross. Tell us about yourself, Ross.
Not much to tell.
Oh, come
Rita.
on, I'm sure. If you're a member of the Aurorian community, you know that there's a lion inside. Roar.
Maybe a cub. I don't know. I was quite good with my hands. Was quite good at spinning and throwing. But unfortunately, I flunked my entrance exams to Star Academy, and I don't want to accept where I'm at as a failure. I wouldn't. It's an opportunity, I think. It's been 3 solid years now, and no sight of promotion just yet. But I feel with some of the the roar of Aurora, maybe I will get the confidence needed to be someone.
Ross, I know that you will. A big round of applause for Ross, everyone. Ross.
Oh, gee, that feels amazing.
Ross, I've got you something. I've got you your very own personal RoboVac 3000.
Oh, wow. It's been wow.
With it, I hope you recruit many more Aurorians.
Well, I know a whole sanitation crew who'd be keen for a day off. maybe they'd be up for it.
Well, that sounds like a grand use of my product. Anyway, a round of applause for Ross, everyone, they say.
Oh, I'll be here all week. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you soon, though.
Okay,
Who do I give this microphone to? Sorry. Is it down there? Yeah.
Rita looks at the room and says, right, it is time, everyone. Time for what we've all been waiting for. We are sick of cleaning up after everybody else. We are sick of the way that this world works. And now that I have you all here, now that everybody is gathered, and we have seen from the top of the mountain what this moon can be, what the planets can be, it is time to clean this shit up. And this like pedestal rises next to her, and she presses a button, and it's quite a long, kind of creaky, weird sounding button. Yeah.
The fuck?
They tilt their head and go, that's not right, and they get their hanky of mucus and wipe it a bit, and they press it again.
It has so many uses.
No, that's still the wrong sound. They press it again. Yeah, there you go. It clicks into place, and a buzzing comes from every single RoboVac 3000 in the room. And they start just like spewing out all of the cat hair and the DNA that they've like collected over the years, and like sand and bits of the junkyard from Frig's place, and like just everything, and it all like it just gets spat into a big pile that just globs and slimes and slowly forms into this huge fucked up looking clone creature of every single person in the room. Like it's a big mound of cat hair and sand and gross stuff and like just eyeballs, like and you see
everything shameful you've ever put
it's
in the bin.
Everything shameful you've put in the bin.
It's a recycling episode.
We could have composted that.
Only a janitor would get excited by that, I think. But you see a little Frig, a really sad little Frig face in the side of this thing.
What?
And this thing roars. It roars monstrously and inhumanly. What are you guys doing as this is all happening in front of you?
Juno, next time you have a bad feeling, I promise I'll listen to you a little bit more carefully, okay?
That would be really great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No,
I just felt something in my waters.
That
Felt something in your oozes, huh?
Yeah, that must have been a tremendous feeling. There's a lot of waters.
It has a ripple effect on my nipples. Nipples.
And Pavrik goes, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to fuck this thing up, and runs straight towards it and draws a gun and runs, and he runs and runs. And you better roll a dice, given that it's D&D. Hey, everyone.
Yes.
Does an athletics check and slips over as he gets close to it, and his laser fires up into the roof, and a whole big part of the curtain falls down. And this huge monstrosity just reaches down, and like a big glob of cat hair and mucus and other ungodly things sucks him up, and Pavrik screams,
Pavrik!
I shouldn't have worn a red shirt.
I barely knew you!
Pavril, I will avenge you! Unless I mean, they'll make us even, I guess. That's pretty good.
Rita says, well, that's what you get for opposing the great RoboVac. How many of you are there in the room? 100? Let's make it that for maths. 300,000.
What is the rest of the crowd doing? Is that...
What are you doing?
Are they happy this thing is happening?
Do you know what? You look at them, and they are. They're all looking rapturously at Rita, wide-eyed. And
Ross is also pretty keen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start backing away through the crowd, just dragging Roscoe. That's what it says on your name badge, right? Just dragging Roscoe back.
Yes.
The CO's crossed out, though.
Sorry, Ross.
I tried to start a business. It didn't work.
I thought it was just because you'll never be a commanding officer.
Oh.
Bitch.
Boom.
Not today, mate. I've got that Aurora roar in me, and I will.
Oh.
Yes.
And
I will be a... maybe.
You back into the doors and realise that they are locked. And it's only now that you'll realise there's no windows in this big hall. No clocks.
So much dust.
Yeah, lots of dust.
So much dander.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Ben, where do you get all of your ideas?
Pippo
Who
just
knows? The fridge, usually, actually.
What's so?
There are no windows in there either. Whoa.
Yeah. Trippy, hey?
So Frig is in the monster?
No. So basically, if you look at the monstrosity, it's kind of cloned from all the bits of skin cells and DNA from the people that bought it, bought the RoboBack 3000. So there's still everyone is fine out in the audience, except for the fact that they're clearly a little bit fucked in the head because they're loving this. So Frig's standing right next to you.
I don't want to yuck
Frig.
their yum.
I think.
Well, I shouldn't yuck their yum. That's right.
I think Frig is gonna try and appease.
Frig, have you been to one of these before?
Yeah, but it didn't end like this. This is a new development in the whole Aurora system. Great Aurora, Clump. Hey, Clump, what's going on?
And
okay, I think maybe this has gone a bit far. Maybe we can calm down a little bit and kind of.
It says to you, all of its mouths of the audience say, "Calm down a little bit."
Whoa, okay. That's a lot of mouths. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Can I roll for persuasion?
Fuck yeah, you can. Roll a persuasion check.
You can do it in the trail.
God, are we going to take this
Sorry.
thing home?
Is this
Yeah, sorry, we don't roll here.
No, do
I
it.
got a 13.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Plus 4.
Oh, 17.
Using that character sheet. This is something we've never done before.
This is just a prop.
Man, they D&D good.
Mine just says believe in yourself. Not my joke, guys. It's real.
Mine says business and friend ideas. And it's also blank.
The monstrosity of cloned creatures and cats and things you find in the rubbish looks at you and it strokes its many faces and we can hear it thinking.
Please. Can I just take little Frig? Please.
You reach out. It reaches towards you. Little Frig reaches towards
Little
you.
Frig, come on. Come home, baby.
I'm coming.
And Rita says,
Coming, Daddy.
"No,
Can you
no,
feel me?
you can't do that." And I'm gonna roll
I
a.
love you too.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom check for this thing. 2.
Yeah. That is a 2.
It's many arms give the finger to Rita, and they give you little Frig
Little Frig.
with a
So good
my
to be back
God.
in your arms
with a
again.
squelching
Oh my
slurping cough. It just like pops out little Frig into your arms.
Hey,
Little Frig. Are you okay, little Frig?
I'm better now that I'm back in your arms, Daddy.
I can't believe they nearly turned you into the clump. But you're here with me. You're safe. I'm never going back.
I'm never going back.
I'm never
in
going
there.
back.
I'm
Rita,
never going
I'm never
back.
going back. I don't want to be on top of the
Daddy.
mountain. It's just me and little Frig now.
Ooh, are they D&D good?
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck, we had to pick up our game on this side.
I know.
Shit. I'm gonna roll a dice.
Me too!
Yeah!
What for? What are you doing?
I can't break down this door. I'm not strong
Pippo
enough.
runs at the door.
If only I had
Pippo
a
runs at the
barbarian.
door.
Runs at the door!
See,
Shit, it's on
It's a
that
5.
yeah, plus your strength.
Oh yeah.
Plus your strength.
Plus
It's not an
3.
iPad, it's just a prop.
Oh.
No, you don't
just
roll the
roll the
digital
dice
dice. Just
on
add the
the
3. It's conventional old school maths, Jack.
So many fucking dice on this table.
Guess what?
They're just
You
props,
run
Dan.
straight into it, and your big hippo head just goes straight into the door with an almighty thump. And then
I-
you
wait,
groan
hang on.
'cause- Yes.
Can I have like a plus wearing a mountain hat check?
That's got to be a +2.
I might need like a really big dice for it though.
Give it another
All right.
go, Pippo.
All right,
Give it another go. You
Go, Pippo!
I mean, I think Lauren might have brought something
allow
in
me to give
earlier.
you some bardic inspiration.
All right, no, you watch your beer and I have priorities here.
We didn't really think this through.
No, there's not a lot of space.
You
You're gonna
might
have to
have to,
stand up. Fucking
For the podcast listeners, Lauren has revealed
I'll go over
a
here.
look
Hey,
out for the
I
splash
bought a
zone.
big fucking dice,
giant
everybody.
inflatable D20.
We really should have thought this through.
All right, roll it over there. Go for it.
What is
It
it?
rolled on the floor. It doesn't count.
It's the
Legs
only.
11.
Yay!
Suitably average.
Suitably average result of
I'll hang
a
on to it,
prop,
though, 'cause
and
it
yeah,
could
hang on to it. I think
anyway.
it'll come into play again.
Everyone might get
You
it
can
going.
do this, Pippo. Imagine yourself on the mountain of rage.
Pippo breathes in.
There's so much wind.
It's a solar wind, or
No. This is not the breath of rage. This
And-
is the breath of like really hurting your head when you headbutt a brick wall. Did not work.
And Pippo just goes at it
Charlie
again.
horse.
You go it again.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So
I'll take the big one.
how about you
That's a-
rage?
that's a very-
Oh, this time a crack appears in the door. Not enough to break it open though. What's everybody else doing?
Click Clack
what?
turns to Snuff and is like, "Hey man, can I borrow like $3,000? Because I've kind of bought in really hard, and I now have 30 Robovacs that I need to fucking offload. All right, but if I get one more, then I get legendary status." And
I can't enable this behavior anymore. I'm sorry. As a true friend, I can't give you any more money.
Suck your dick. Come on.
We're not going there again, guys. We've already had one show.
Wait.
we've already got the it's a Gobby episode.
But
Again.
I've got 30 doppelgangers of Click Clack
Oh.
that are with me.
Yeah, they're all stuck in the mound though. The great mound.
Hey, look, it's
Oh,
Pavrick's.
we already did the baby bit.
Hey,
Damn.
it's Pavrick's wallet. It's fucking heaps of money in here.
I pick up his wallet.
Fuck. He's got to be good for something, right?
It's a 15.
You pick up his wallet.
Really well.
There's $3,000 in it.
There is. You reach legend status.
Awesome. What happens?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It's all a scam, Dan. In case you hadn't figured this out, you make the person above you a little bit richer.
Wait, you get a shiny badge.
Yeah, all your
Fucking sick.
all your
Which you can-
Robovacs get an orange little border around them.
Oh my
card.
god, there's customization too. This is the best.
Smash card over this side. What's happening, Juno and
Yeah,
Frig?
Juno is an assassin, right?
Yeah, you're gonna assassinate
she's
the
not
door?
gonna go for the clump, right? She's gonna go for the person controlling the clump, which I assume is the Rita.
Yeah,
Right, so she,
Rita's up there just going pushing the button.
She Alex smacks down, she puddles down, so she's like a millimeter off the floor and slithers completely, and no one can see her all the way up to the dais where Rita is.
Roll a stealth
and
check.
is going to, yeah.
With advantage, though.
I feel like Rita might just confuse it as their own slime.
11,
And again.
And with advantage, roll again.
13.
Plus your stealth. That's what the bit of paper's for.
Yeah. Stealth 3, 13 is
We're actually doing a
13,
little bit
40.
of maths.
16!
Yeah, fuck yeah. Nobody sees you. You slither through the feet of all these enraptured, like a
little
people.
puddly snake. Off she goes.
What do you do once you get to the stage? I should see
Lots
if
of
Rita
cat
sees
hair
you
in
actually.
that puddle.
Ooh, they almost saw you, but no, you have gone unseen.
Ooh, right.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and choke her on her own mucus. Whoa.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
How? What does that look like?
Okay,
This
so
is
It's COVID. It's way more COVID safe than choking them on someone else's mucus.
that's very true. Right. Well, she does kind of like slither up the leg of Rita all the way to the back of her, where her mucus gland is implanted.
Yeah, of course.
In the back
yeah.
of her neck, right,
Yeah.
and gives a little
Science.
massage. You know,
Yeah.
It's like, and then she gets super relaxed from
Yes,
that.
yeah.
What does her relaxing sound like?
ask the audience.
Right.
There it is.
Brilliant.
It sounds like Tim the
Two-Man
Two-Man Taylor. Yes.
I did say that she gives good head, right? So from there she generates a
I'm
bunch
sorry.
of
What are you
mucus.
massaging
She
with?
starts her mucus gland on the back of her neck,
Yeah, that's where you give head.
where all the mucus comes from. Right, so she's doing some oozing of her own, right? Like she's.
For those of you in the crowd watching, Rita looks visibly relaxed. Like, oh yeah, just shrugging those sluggy
She
shoulders.
sort of
and-
does a little bit of ASMR in the ears, like, "You're having an excellent day."
Yes, I am having an excellent day. This is the best conference I've ever had. Nothing will go wrong.
Now just drop your shoulders.
Do what?
Unfurrow that brow.
They do.
Release your jaw a little bit wider.
Rita's jaw goes wider and wider and wider.
And then she
They
gets
lean
the
their
glob
head
of
back.
mucus and just shoves it straight in that drippy little more of hers.
All right, I think you should roll the big dice.
Big dice.
Big
All right, what I'm
dice.
going to do though, because we have no rooms, I'm going to throw it into the audience. You're going to bounce it around a little bit. When I say stop,
What
all
could
right,
go
you're just
wrong?
Gonna hold it, and the first number you see. Is
Yeah,
going
that's
to be
good.
the
I like that.
number.
That's good.
Get
Just-
COVID all over
Come
that
on, you
dice.
can
Let's
do
go.
this.
Watch them
We'll
lights.
sanitize it afterwards. Here comes the dice.
Mind the
It's a little bit
lights.
squishy. Here
Mind
we
the
go.
lights.
Do
Mind
it.
the lights.
Yeah, bounce.
Bounce,
And the other
bounce.
way.
Rita.
There we go.
Oh, it's coming forward.
No. Keep going.
Rita.
3, 2, 1.
Rita.
Stop. First number. What? It's All right, pass it back.
The mucus
I don't
really.
think it's weighted properly, to be honest.
We spent our budget on that, so we need it back.
Which means that it doesn't count.
Yeah, roll damage and roll with sneak attack as well.
Is that still a D20?
Yeah.
No, but fuck
Bro.
it.
11.
11 and do 2d6 as well.
Ooh, she D&D good.
Oh, we're gonna pick up our game on this side of the road.
15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Rita starts coughing and spluttering, but they're still super relaxed. Like, this is so good.
Oh man, like a big mucus bubble.
Yeah. It's sexy.
Yucky.
Not in a good way.
I'm just going to use a reaction to fuck off after that.
Yeah,
That is an official D&D rule. You fuck off. It's a cunning action, and it's called
Bitches,
fuck
I know
off.
what I'm doing. I played a rogue once before.
Ross,
Yes.
it's your turn, bro.
I am.
Ross is still looking for where to put the microphone from where, like.
I feel like there's a serious absence of stagehands. There's no one even on this desk. What? Ooh, that's an interesting button. And Ross madly mashes the control desk at the stage manager on the side of stage.
Yeah, with a little beep, 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 the lights start going crazy, and then the windows start opening
Oh,
and
look.
shutting, and then
Windows.
then you
Projector
realize,
comes on and comes off like a big blue screen.
yeah, like,
No signal.
Windows all along.
Oh, wow. I've always wanted a career in the theatre.
a fire alarm starts going off,
Oh, that's probably me. Sorry, I'll turn that off. No, that's my bad. No.
and then these nozzles,
Emergency.
these nozzles,
Emergency.
these nozzles, shut
No, we
fucking
don't
back.
have. We
the
don't
building.
have to evacuate. It hasn't done the other one where it's. Oh, maybe we should leave now. Fuck.
Yeah, these
This
like,
might be serious.
This is not a drill.
Oh shit!
Maybe Ross accidentally mashes the buttons that open the door. I don't know.
yeah, maybe you should do.
Can I
that.
do a by sheer fucking idiotry check?
You sure can. Roll with advantage.
I don't need advantage.
Hippo has been like preparing themselves to run through the door as hard as they possibly can.
Just as you
And
run,
they-
Ross presses the button and the
they
door's
just
open.
face plant out the door.
You go flying like straight through the door into like a big.
Feels like a Naruto run, like a real head first. Arms flapping behind you kind of thing.
you go head first into like a huge giant like fondue fountain.
These
tasty.
auroras are weird.
There's a lot of goop here. It's a very goop-heavy cocktail.
intolerant.
It's all right. It's made of mucus. It's okay.
There's fondue, there's cushions. I feel like we're at a swingers party.
I wonder
Where are
why
my
I had to leave the
keys?
keys.
Tim the tall man Taylor's getting a head job over there. Like, fucking hell. This is the weirdest sex party I've ever been to.
Well, now you know why they call
not
him
against
now you know why they call him the Tool Man. It's because he's handy. He's very handy.
Rita
Is that a spell
And
hammer?
his neighbour's into dogging, so I tell you what.
Oh my god.
Wilson.
Wow.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I always picked him as a pigger.
He's a real. he's got a real peekaboo vibe, you know.
Yeah, that's what I always thought as a 10-year-old
Smash cut?
watching Home Improvement. Yeah.
You know, it's all in the eyes. Over that fence.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Smash cut!
Yeah.
Smash cut. Rita is choking on their own mucus, looking startled, but really relaxed and kind of liking it. Nova is fucked off. And
I'm
big.
just on the side near the stage, and I'm like, I wonder if the.
We call it stage
clump-
left in the biz.
I'm just coming downstage to see if maybe the clump is still voice activated,
The clump. How do you mean voice activated?
like from before. Okay, clump.
That's the sound.
Play Creedence Clearwater Revival.
and it
Midnight
says to you with
Special.
its 100 voices, which song? With 2 of its 100 voices, it says which song.
It's a Midnight Special.
And it starts singing, playing
Let the
Midnight
Special shine a light on me.
That one.
Midnight Special shine a light on me.
All of it's
Smash card, Frig, what are you doing?
Just a final detail. All like 50 of its hands pull out a lighter. Swaying back and forth.
You wake up in the morning.
Lights up all the dander. Oh no, it's on fire!
One of them pulls out a Confederate flag. The other one's like, no. Pull it back away.
Deep cuts. Okay, Frig is going to try and tame the clump.
Have you got?
Oh.
Is your son also an assassin?
Okay, so in the intervening seconds since Frig's last action, because she's very handy, she has created
Tim.
a small backpack for baby Frig. I'm gonna roll to see efficacy of the backpack. Actually, I don't need
No,
to do
your cat's kind of popped up and like made it out of Spam and Spelljam, and
like-
it's actually pretty
so
good.
baby Frig's kind
Serviceable.
of like up here.
Just a
I'm
bunch of
gnawing
cats
on some
in the shape of a bag.
Yes.
Just chowing down on some spam, some spell spam.
Spam is delicious, Daddy.
Oh, well, I only the best for my little baby Frig.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're gonna try and tame this clump.
How?
Okay. I'm looking around. I'm looking for junk. I'm looking around. I see the curtain. Okay, maybe it's like a bull with the Spain and the cloak situation. So I tear down the curtain. I'm holding the curtain. I'm like, come here. Come here. Huh? You want the curtain? Oh, it looks fun, doesn't it? A little blanket. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It starts stomping its big
Like a bull.
foot made of many different materials.
Roll for
What do you want to roll?
for animal handling.
Animal handling? Sure, why not? Go for it. I think you should use the big floaty
The
dice.
big dice.
Go on.
Whoa.
Same audience method.
No, it's
All right,
Just wait,
let's
pop
go
that
for a
out, pop that out, pop that out.
roll. Oh, pop it out.
Pop it
Sorry,
out.
It's just gotta,
It's crushed.
it's not quite. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I swear it never happens.
All right, throw. And you say stop whenever you want.
Oh. Maybe
It's
onto
crushed
the floor.
Again, it's crushed. Stop. Stop. First number.
I tell you again.
14!
Same
Yeah.
guy.
With a -1.
With a -1, 13.
He's not a plant, I swear.
That's okay. The big clump creature rolled a 9. It starts stomping its foot and runs straight towards the curtain, matador style.
And then I fucking throw the curtain up and get it around, and then I put it on the clump.
Great work, Daddy.
Hey, it was your belief in me that got this job done today, huh?
Okay, club.
Teamwork
Play father and
makes
son.
the dream work. Okay, now I tear strips off the curtain and I fashion a bridle and reins and a small saddle because I'm handy.
Fuck yeah,
And
you
then
do.
I get on top. Now I'm on the clump.
Yeah, you right in the clump. You have tamed the clump. Frig has tamed the clump, everybody.
I am Frig, the tamer of the clump of many faces. You shall fear me.
Okay, club. Play horses.
Play Chariots of Fire. Actually, can you just get the Spotify radio playlist for Creedence Clearwater Revival? I just want to have like a little cycle through. I think it'd be nice.
And it does. Everyone in the audience are kind of looking up in rapture now at you, Frig. At you. Rita,
You are riding the mountain.
Leader.
I am the top of the mountain. Hey, little baby Frig. Yeah. How about we make some money?
Okay, Daddy.
What's Rita up to?
Rita is slowly choking on their own mucus. They've now fallen onto the ground, but they're really relaxed
happens.
and looking pretty happy about it.
Does anyone have a first aid certificate? They are severely understaffed here.
Rita dies.
Hey!
And
I wasn't qualified.
But now
Smash.
but now there's like a glint in Frig's eyes, and you can see that they've seen a little power vacuum come up. It's like, our old leader is dead, but I have tamed the clump, and so you may call me Clump Master, and I shall rise again like all Aurorians. For does the sun, which I believe is aurora, like the borealis, maybe. I'm not God, did not degree, I don't know science. And like the sun, we shall rise again. So fear not the clump. Fear not these intruders who will try and kill our dear leader.
No, only to bring the true leader to power.
Quick, everyone, turn on your vax. Let's scoop up that clump.
No, don't put the clump back in the RoboVax. You can't do it. You can't do it.
And Ross turns on his vac and frisbee style hurls it across the auditorium towards the clump. And it's... I should
Go
roll
on.
a
Yeah, I
dice
think
for
you
that,
really
I
should.
guess.
Do you want to do the big one, or you want to?
Three's enough.
Three's enough.
Let's roll the big dice.
It's crunch straight in the face.
And stop.
First number.
18.
Hey! The big dice is a good dice.
Yeah, we got to
and
keep
it's definitely not rigged. Oh boy.
No.
Ross's RoboVac flies straight and true into the clump, and the little shutters open up, and the tiny little broom just starts sweeping every little bit, but really, really quickly. And your mountain of clump just gets shorter and shorter, slowly. Frig.
My empire of dirt. I can't believe this. Baby Frig, are you still there?
No, I'm part of the clump. I'm
No!
going.
Baby Frig, no!
Bye, Daddy.
It was so nice to have
Bye.
you for such a short period of time.
You know what? That's worked out quite well. I used to be an anti-vaxxer, but now I tell you what, I am on board. I can see the value, yeah.
And that is where we will end today's episode of Dice Paper Roll. Folks, please put your hands together, and a special thank you to Scout Boxall. Scout, have you? Scout, have you? How will people find you if they want to follow you to see the next thing you're doing?
Where do you live, Scout?
Sorry. On social media.
My ABN is 14872. No, at Scout Boxall. It's not Scott.
Box all.
And
as
it's
well.
Box All, not Box L, not Box Hall.
Thank you. Yeah.
Box All, because I tick all the boxes.
You certainly do. Another round of applause for Scout, everybody. And look, we're technically just a tiny bit early, but it's Emil's birthday tomorrow, so I think we should do a big group happy birthday.
Let's sing happy birthday.
Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear me.
Ross.
Happy birthday
Thank you, everyone. Is this what it's like to have friends?
It is indeed. And
Hey,
folks,
gang, we've got merch as well
Yep, we
downstairs
do.
if you want to come and check. We've got T-shirts and that sort of stuff. Our next three shows are on sale. We're staying monthly at the comedy.
Right here.
I know, that was a surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, if you want to use a discount code, Natty20 is what you want. NATTY 20 is 20% off all the tickets right now. In September, it is the podcast's birthday, so we're going to have a podcast birthday show. There will be cake. In October, we are doing a
Is there gonna be
weekender because it's PAX weekend. So it's the 8th, so we're going to do, we're having our show in the afternoon, and other fellow podcasters, Dragon Friends, are having their show also here on the so you can watch us, go have some din-dins, and come back and just do like 4
And then have some
fucking hours of
din-dins.
din-dins.
D
It's going to be absolutely
extravaganza.
true. And then in November, because early November, we'll have a Halloween show, and it's going to be horror Star Wars with this guy right here.
yeah, I think we'll all
Spooky.
stay within the Spelljammer setting.
And it's still all in
so-
Spelljammer. We also have the 3-show Super Pass as well. So if you want to get a ticket for all 3 shows, this is a discount.
And you can follow all of that info on our socials at Dice Paper.
Sound
Roll
good?
as
Right,
well.
we'll see you
So,
next time.
Yeah. Hey, folks.
Wait,
look-
I got an end credit sequence.
Oh, okay.
Oh, great. Go.
Pippo's just standing outside the convention hall, covered in fondue. Well, this is good. I wonder what we'll do next. See you next week.
Folks, thank you. We'll be downstairs. Stick around, say hello. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for coming.